Welcome to another Field of Glory 2 battle. This one will be a paired match against Sweetness. We're using an early version of the classical Greek mod we've been working on. So here we have the Peloponnesian League, so the Spartans and their allies, or subjects, or however you want to put it, against the Delian League, so the Athenians and their allies, or, imperial hostages. Okay, so we can't see the map, but we do know it's Mediterranean agricultural. Getting as much cavalry as they can to try to hold the flanks. Extra generals. Generals are really important in the mod. I'll link to the notes, etc. below. We have our base of Spartiates and Perioikoi, so the Spartans and the Perioikoi fight brigade into the same units by this time period. Time period of the mod being approximately 430 to 360-ish. That's probably due to the decline in Spartan manpower. The Hippeis, so these are a small unit, but they get elite status. Allied hoplites are maneuverable and eager instead of impetuous like citizen hoplites. For lights, sticking with the Silos, these are mostly helots and other such poor citizen or non-citizen or serfed or enslaved, etc. people fighting as improvised light infantry. Mercenary Cretan archers. And we've got a largely open plain. There's rough ground. Heavy foot is only slightly disordered by rough ground in the mod, but still we'll want to have our best troops avoid that. Shrina says, we'll see if maxing lights turns out to be OP, I guess. Alright, so we're both doing experiments. I'm experimenting with very few lights, and he's experimenting with lots of lights. So this is a good test for the mod. And kind of historical for Sparta to be short of light troops and cavalry. That's kind of a problem they ran into on a few occasions. At Sphacteria, they were grossly outnumbered by Athenian light troops. Mix of a professional mercenary peltis and then rowing crews, trireme crews armed with improvised weaponry, backed by a small number of hoplites, presumably the normal contingent that served as marines. At Lycaon, a small number of Spartan infantry was caught out by a large number of Athenian peltis, backed by some hoplites again, led by Iphicrates. Spartans actually had cavalry on that occasion, but they were either too cowardly or incompetent to move beyond the cover of their infantry, so they weren't much help, and it was just another total bloodbath mass disaster. That sort of thing didn't happen to just the Spartans. There was for the Athenians, Demosthenes' campaign in Aetolia was a complete just shit show, fuckfest disaster. The captain of the archers was killed, and at that point their defense collapsed. The hoplites fled and were hemmed into, I think, either on one occasion, Athenian hoplites were hemmed into a forest, which was then set on fire, and they died. On another occasion, they were hemmed into a walled area, which was then blocked up, and then everybody was stoned to death. I can't recall if that was Athenian or Boeotian hoplites. Point is, bad things could happen when you didn't bring enough light troops. So we need to try to rush into contact before this hurts too much, while also protecting our rear from the larger number of cavalry that they've brought. Next turn. Oh, that's going to be a problem. Don't know if I can do anything about it. Gonna eat missile fire to the face, and it just is what it is. I'm going to dispatch some raw hoplites to the left. I think we're going to need them. Okay, so we're going to keep pushing with our left and just try to shove through this mass of lights to reach his hoplites. Next turn. Give these a shove. Let's see if we can't catch at least someone out. Fuck. Okay, on we go. Whole line's a complete mess at this point. You keep shifting over and advance. I was hoping to catch out at least this unit. Nope. Nice, shove them off. Lucked out for now. Oh, it's turning into an absolute mess. Next turn, disaster continues. See if you can catch him out. No, great job. Good. You're dead. Enjoy being dead. Who cares? Great. Push on. See if you can catch them. No. Might have to sacrifice a couple of lights to the altar of not getting our main non-light line flanked. This is annoying, so I guess it's time to move up the cavalry. Next turn. Interesting. Great, shove these off. Good. Send them out. Move up. Nice. Okay. In that case, rebuild the line, shove these off. Yeah, murder those stupid faces immediately. What? For fuck's sake, turn around. Okay. Anyway. Apply pressure. Good. Take a risk. Nice. Shove them off. Damn. No follow through. Lights over there. Well, it's not looking extremely promising. Next turn. It's a very solid battle line. Mine is a complete mess. Good. Let's move. Here we're gonna have to stand for a minute while we get our shit sorted out. And at least attempt to build a battle line. You piss off. That's okay. Here, if you move here, might they evade? Then having done so, we can catch them out. It's not great because we're disrupted, but that's what it is. Nice. Oh, that should make this less problematic. We just need to get into position now. We're gonna have to stand and take some shooting, unfortunately. Alright, so contact soon. Next turn. Shrewdness is feeling pessimistic, but actually I'm completely out of position. Some of my best units have been cut up quite badly. I don't think he is in near as bad a shape as he thinks. Right, okay. Well, shove him out of the way. And totally murder their stupid base immediately. Good. You're gonna die unless we shift off. Okay. Move over. Give these a push. Let's get him out of the way, melee. Actually, yeah, do that. I wonder. No. It's fine. Move to cover the flank there. Same with you. Avoid one charge at least. We can do... This gap is troubling to say the least. Oh shit. Okay. Well, damn, we're not necessarily going to be able to block that in time. How do we take care of this? You go there. Try to plug that gap. Spartiates, then hit that unit? No? Okay. Yeah, this is looking less than ideal. Let's move some threatening motions to try to get around, although that'll take a while. We're generaled up and they have adjacency and we don't. Next turn. We've got to get our scattered right into contact to assist our soon to be beleaguered left. Good. Into the Hippeis. Interesting. So do we try to use our cavalry to flank his infantry? Or to cover against his cavalry? Ugh. Let's trust to our infantry. Have more more here. Shift in, push forward, forward. So we're each getting a 15 adjacency bonus because we only have one adjacent steady spear unit. Here he gets 30 because he has 2, right? Could go for a catch, but I think that might be a good idea. Scatter them. Okay. Towards the main action, shove them away. Turn, you're gonna auto brake soon, so veer off. Enjoy. And okay, decision time. Now how? Let's go for it. Oof. Yeah, we've taken really heavy casualties, so we are in a bad way. Okay, so there's our situation. The Allies started to get involved on the right. The Spartiates largely on the left, but having taken horrible casualties from missile fire, their effectiveness is deadened. So we'll need to see if we can try to start rolling him from his left instead of the usual winning with the Spartiates and Periodicoi. Next turn. Oh, he was able to turn successfully. Right, pile on in. Prepare the flank, try to push on through. We might need to, well, see how this goes first. Why is that so bad? Oh, this isn't looking great, to be honest. Give it a try. Did I just see it refuse orders 100%? Cool. Oh, that's the halt pursuit thing, which I don't love, but Sweetness seems committed to, so we'll see. We'll see. Okay, we really need to start breaking down his left soon. Next turn? Oh, why they gotta be that way? That's gonna start being a danger. Fine by me. Oh no, shit. That was going to be my auto drop that I set up. Well, prepare to do what you can. Yeah, we can charge, but it's no longer an auto drop, and that's primary socked. So, that's fine, I guess. Huh, now I wish I'd done that first. They're gonna auto brake soon, which we desperately need. Ugh. Here, shove them off and then follow on through. That works. Let's push on towards more of a roll-up. No, I think we might just need this unit to hang out and annoyingly zone these hoplites and keep them from getting in our rear. Well, it's still looking good, but this was really a shame because we could have rolled a big section of the line. Next turn. Unfortunate. Here, head them off. Set up. Auto drops. Charge. And so we might as well. Really, why don't you just die? It's all close to auto break. Flee. Yeah, avoid contact. Just keep them from doing anything especially harmful. Peel off and wait. Attempt impact. Hold firm. Alright. Next turn. Hopefully we can finish this soon before the auto breaks start to take a toll. Speaking of which, Right, looks like we've got this in hand now. Fair enough. Okay, can kind of shadow their movements then. Make life difficult for them. He's got more men, both in pretty bad shape. Turn. Shove them off. Set up the drop. So here we have adjacency because one steady unit, but auto break. Ouch. Well, it's not especially pretty, but it looks like that's a match. Okay, that's GG. So, like I said, mod is still in development. That's why it's only available as a forum download and not as an in-game download. Lots of little tweaks we're working on. So this was version 1.1. Sweetness was released at 1.2. The main changes with that are narrower maps. And we're experimenting with making it cost twice as much AP to turn. So instead of being able to turn completely around in a turn, you can turn 90 degrees in a turn to make initial deployment more important and make it harder to shift wings and move around and stuff once you started moving forward. And it's just far easier to simply move forward than any other move. That's a theory. We'll see how it plays out. I'm pretty happy with the shield wall type mechanics where it encourages you to build a solid battle line to gain that POA advantage and the cohesion check advantage. So it's additional 15 POA per adjacent steady friendly spear unit, and then +1 to cohesion checks if you are in a full shield wall. So 2 adjacent friendly steady spear units. So yeah, next version is out. We'll be playing some matches. There's a bunch of Italian and Illyrian and I think Macedonian stuff added. So we'll play around with it, do more balancing, do more experimenting with mechanics, and keep working on it until we're happy. So good game to Sweetness as always, and thanks to him for being the guy who actually knows how to code things to mod the game while I just run around posting ideas in the Discord. So good game. Till next time.